know about Granger is that he could care less about the rules. What we know about Granger is he's maverick. Do you think the folk singers in the bars that sang this song
never
cared much? What do we know about Granger's affection for them?
He would record them on wax, back when early 1900s.
Yeah, why did he do that?
So he can collect the tunes and then compile them into his pieces.
Why did he want to collect the tunes?
That I don't know.
He loved them. He loved them. Loved the tunes and loved those people. Right? Sorry for the lab band people who seem to kind of hear a lot of the same speech every week, but this goes back to like which parts of music history are helpful to us as a performer and which parts aren't. I've read a lot of books and written a lot of research papers about Granger. I'm not sure I can get right the year that he died, but I don't really care the year that he died. What I gleaned from learning about Granger's life is that he loved these folk singers in the bars, the pubs and taverns, these people that were pretty illiterate, didn't have good haircuts, didn't have any clothes, didn't smell good, and would have been laughed and thrown out of the snooty high society concert halls where he went to play piano his whole life since he was a little baby piano prodigy.
Right.
And he hated those people. Right? Mom and Dad, Granger, tried to make him into a little Mozart, dragging him around playing for kings and stuff. And he hated it. So he loved these people, and to a degree, a lot of the things that he did musically were indirectly and directly trying to stick a thorn in the side of the, call them the Brahmsians. All the way down to not using their same vocabulary.
Right.
He wouldn't use the Italian adjectives. He didn't want to. So I don't know. I wonder if Granger would have liked the first note to be eighth note equals this, or it's the first word of this folk song, ye banks and braes of me body. Will and I go arm in arm with a big stein in our hands, and we stand up in the pub. We stand up in the pub and raise it up high, and we sing, ye banks, until we can't finish the sentence. Right?
May I try a little place?
You bet you can.
All right. I can do that.
You're making is, we're gonna do some things here off the beaten path. Amanda Clement might be upstairs, I guess. She's not in here, is she? Or she's not music ed anymore, I think, is she?
No, she's music ed. I think she was under last year.
She's upstairs. In conducting class the other day, she came up to do her excerpt and she said, please watch me closely. I might not do what you expect. Something like that. Said, I'm going to do something you might not expect. And we kind of had some fun with that in class. That'd be a great t-shirt to wear around. Like, watch me closely, I'll do something you don't expect. And if you do that first note that way, that's kind of what you said.
Right.
There's going to be flow and rubato here. So that you do that. Right? Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, Sing with them. Really? Yeah. You're going to sing?
Not
Still feels like it's in a box, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Let it out. The counting was for them, just to jump back in.
Could I take a few more comments? And then I'll take a few more whacks at it. Yes?
So let's keep in mind that all these strange words like slacken and slow off and slowly flowing are Granger's words. And the tempo markers may not necessarily be them, will be Granger's themselves. So make sure that in 13, when it's a slacken, it does a little bit, and then in time, and then loud and stuff like that. So.
When you start making the key bigger, it was less clear. So I would say try and keep it in the same like dynamic structure as we wanted to start, and just make sure it stays clear.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the first time you did it, you didn't conducted it. I'm sorry. You didn't have convey very much eye contact, and then the last couple of times could really make very good eye contact with them.
One with like the eye contact comment, that was better the last few times. But just trying to convey maybe some emotion, seeing as it's a folk song, like he had a lot of emotions for the people, and like he said, and the song itself is about love for a place. So if you kind of put that love into your conducting, it'll make us play with more emotion as well. Just kind of give us a little something to feed off of, so not so just straight faced.
I like that you were really easy to follow. I could kind of tell in your facial expressions, like little hints that you were really feeling the piece. And I'd love to see more of that maybe in your gestures.
Okay. Any additional?
Just trust yourself. You know this tune. I know this, especially if you don't have a score. That part, there's the slackens and the fermata, and they're kind of intimidating. But trust yourself. You know where they are, and just do what you naturally would musically. Good job, man. Thank you.